Welcome back. We're going to finish up our last doily on our napkin ring. We're going to add 1, 2 to our left string and then cross. That is a design background and cross with a design. We'll go through our 2 side beads. Then we'll add 1, 2, and then cross. And these are all design colors. And this time we'll add all 3 to our left string. Be a background and 2 design. And we'll go through this bead here. Our string is coming, other string is coming out of. Now the string we're working with, we are going to go around 1, 2, 3, and then this one we will go through just 1. Now, if we were just doing this napkin ring, we would go through this end bead here, making sure that you have the string on the same side as it, or you're going through from the correct side. And then we would make a knot. We go over 1, bring it down, and then 2, bring it down, and we would slip it inside here, and then we would string through 2 and clip off our excess. But as I want to show you some tips for the elastic, it is always recommended that you do your knot on the side. So instead of putting our knot here, we are going to cross this end bead with both of our strings, and then we're going to go through this circle with ending over here. So this one that is on the opposite side will go through 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then this one will go through 1, 2. Now where I recommend that we do the knot is in this top bead of this next circle. So this one will go through 2. So it's coming out of the bead we want our knot to go into. And then this one will also go through 2, so that it is ready to go into the bead where we're going to put our knot. And now we will make our knot. So that's 1. Well, actually with the elastic, you will not go over twice on the second one. You will only go over once. I'm going to go ahead and go twice because this is not with elastic. But if you have elastic, you only want to do 1 the second time also, not 2 like we usually do with the fishing line. Then we will slip our string inside and get it into it, inside the bead where we want our knot to go. And then we will work our knot into the bead and pull tight. And then we want to make sure to stay on the side when doing this with the elastic. So we'll go through these 2 side circles. And as I like my beads to be inside my piece, or string to be inside my piece when I tie off, I'm actually going to knot at this bead this time. So this one will only go through 1. And then this one will go all the way around the circle to get to that bead. Now, with the elastic, before you clip off your excess string, you want to stretch it out a little bit like this, and that will help the string not to be too tight and come out of its place. You want to do this, and then once you've done that, you will want to clip your string. But instead of clipping it as close to the bead as you can, you want to clip a little bit away from the bead when you're doing the elastic. So just give a little bit of space between your clip and the bead so you have a little bit of string left. And that's what you would do for the elastic. So here we have our napkin ring. We will add it onto here with our other napkin rings, and we have 3 lovely napkin rings now. And then one more tip I'd like to show you with the elastic is this is only needed with the egg doily. With the regular teeny tiny doilies, you don't need to do this because they get more secure because the bead is shared. This is only because that bead is not shared by both, and it just has one time that the elastic goes through it, and it makes it a little weaker. So what I am going to do, I'm going to take a small piece of string, and this would not be elastic. This would just be good string that will fit easily through your beads. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through this circle and this circle with the string. Here I'm going to make my 2 strings even, and then I'm going to cross this bead, and now I'll do the other circle. And now I'm going to tie a knot. And this can be a regular knot, 1 and then 2, as we're using regular string, not the elastic. And we'll put that knot inside this last bead here. tight. And then the 2 circles that we just went through, we want to go back through with our excess string. I think this bead is complaining it's had too many strings go through it. Push, I know it'll go. There it goes. And then we will clip off our excess, and that secures where the 2 doilies meet. Now you want to make sure not to use this string in these center doilies here. Just do it with the 2 circles that your doilies meet at, and that way your bead will still be elastic, but the meeting point will be more secure. And see, that is just, for me, it's just not secure enough. But there you can see it is plenty secure, and these center beads have a lot of security because they have extra string going through from these side ones also. So just these 2 beads in each spot where they meet. If you wanted to do it for an entire headband, you could and still do a headband, but it is best with a small piece like a bracelet, and then your bracelet will be secure and still elastic at the same time, and whoever you made it for will be able to enjoy it. Well, I hope you had fun beading with me today, and happy beading!